That's a word ever since I came to this family. Oof. That's what God keeps doing. All right, so my name is Rick Anderson, and this is my wife, Michelle Anderson. And we've had a fantastic marriage. And we're what, going on 5 years, and about to have our second child. And when this was coming up, we had to make a pretty extensive investment to be able to be here for our young child. And my wife's like, man, you know, there's a lot of conferences, Rick. We can't really do this for all the conferences. And I'm like, you know what, Michelle? Don't look at this as a conference. If you still say no after this, that's fine. But I want you to look at this as an investment in our family. That we're going to sow into the marriages of this family. And just trust that God is going to show up. And I love Barry and I love Lori, like, more than I can imagine. But the best part about it is that they let Jesus and the Holy Spirit minister in this place. And I'm a pastor, I'm a young pastor as far as I'm new. But I'll be the first to say I've never seen Jesus minister like that. And I feel like my ministry's rocked, my life is rocked, everything, like the way I see things is completely changed. And my wife was like, when we were told, hey, you know, you want to head up their first seminars for marriage, my wife was like, no, you're youth pastor. You can't take that on. And I was just like, you know, it wasn't the first day here. She's like, her eyes open to what was happening here. And she's like so on fire for this and so behind what God's done here. And I know this is a little much, but the thing that ministered to me the most was when I wrote a letter from God to my wife. It was God writing a letter to my wife. I felt his heart for my wife. And the biggest problem I had was when I married my wife, she was really fresh in the Lord. So I felt like I was trying to change her and carry her. And what I did was I broke her spirit. I broke her spirit because I always made her feel inadequate and unable. And like I was right and she was wrong. And I saw it clearly when I wrote that letter. Oh, and I went dehydrated. But then God showed me the wife I have is so powerful, so amazing. And I'm just like in awe that I already knew I loved her, but she's already it, you know? And so I just want to thank you guys for bringing this here. And I know none of our lives are going to be the same. And most of all, there's three things. The simplicity of it, that Jesus did it. My wife is, words can't explain how amazing she is. And third, that we are a family and I'm seeing it. Yes.
Yeah, I agree with everything you just said. I just want to thank everybody for coming here. And just, I feel like I got something from everybody every time. And just thank you for